Buddy, my name's Albatross. Thanks for listening. I was going back and looking for some of these older videos of Allie because there seems to be some like really frequent things that people are just throwing out there when they start watching. Like, well, first of all, like the people who have just started like following Allie and her situation, she's said like she has so much, like, you all are confused because you guys are starting now. You guys need to go and to the beginning of like when 2020, when she started coming out, when she started speaking about this, for things to make sense on why she does what she does, like why she doesn't collab with people, why she doesn't go on interviews that are monetized. It'll all make sense. You got to go back and I've came across this video where Shelly, Allie's mom, kind of explains it really well, and I wanted to play it for you guys. Oh, and by the way, there are a couple channels out there that like have like most of the Allie's videos since 2020. The two channels I know of that are really good that I've been going to, like the channel I'm like gonna play this right now, is Risen from Ashes. That's a good channel. Another channel where you can watch most of Allie's story is God's Sex Love or something like that. Yeah, God's Sex Love, I think. And so yeah, those are two channels you can go to find a more complete like videos of Allie that aren't just like recent, that have been out there since 2020 and such. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play this and we're gonna react to it.
Jobs.
Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry guys, 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay.
That are pitching in to get this information out. Why? Because most of them have sat with us, with Allie and I, at some point in the last 2 years. Most of them have met some of her alters, and most of them have been shaken to their core and are willing to do above and beyond, as it should be, to do what's morally correct. Nobody's coming to help. It has to be us. So when you see the series come out, when you see things happening, please fight the temptation to think that everything is fine, that people have made a career out of what you're doing, what you're seeing.
Yes, because you've got like two groups of people out there right now. You got the people out there saying that they're doing this for money and stuff like that. And then you got the people out there who are oddly like suspicious because they're not doing it for money. So, she's very right about that.
That's not the case. People are volunteering their time because we're facing crimes against humanity, against the children. So everybody is doing what is morally correct. What is the moral thing to do? They're volunteering their time. So don't get lost in that TV mentality. We've all been conditioned in that way. So please fight that. Don't go down that road. Because that'd be detrimental.
Please guys, let's get off the P. Diddy's and the Denzels of this whole situation and like focus on these children, on finding out where these children are, to stop this was the whole point. Like, I honestly firmly believe, like with P. Diddy and everything, it's to distract us. Like I said before, I'm not saying that he's innocent or taking the fall, or no, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying, at what point are we going to stop with all this coming out that has already come out about everybody, about Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey, Ghislaine, who else? R. Kelly, him, like so many. It's like, at what point are we gonna say that This isn't just a problem with each individual one of these people. This is huge, and the celebrities are just a very small part of it. Like, the toxicity is most likely in our own government. But anyways, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get down off my soapbox a minute and let Shelly keep talking.
Children, please understand that there's been no money changing hands. This is what people have stepped up to do because they've seen the truth. In the very beginning, you guys were seeing the things that had happened to us. You had seen that somebody had jumped our fence because we went live. That was our only insurance at the time, was to turn the cameras.
And people, like some of you YouTubers out there, are saying, well, name names then. Well, name names. It's like you guys are so quick to make someone else put themselves in danger after they've already given so much.
On. When that happened, many of you started contacting people that you thought would help. You started contacting the truthers, the organizations that are supposed to be helping, because that's a normal thing that we are raised to do. From there,
right, just like on the comments that we were reading about CPS, like all the people like trying to like contact like the FBI and stuff like that, you guys just realized you were just putting them in more danger, right? Like, this is the whole point they're making. We need to stop putting all of our faith in our government, and remember when our founding fathers put together the Constitution, like why they put it the way they put it. Because they had just gotten done with like a tyrannical government and everything else, you know, oppressing them and everything else, their labor. And so they wrote the Constitution with these things in mind. And but yeah, anyways, I'm sorry, I need to stop. But like the point that I'm trying to make is that they put this Constitution together the way it is because they know darn well that at some point in the future, our government would most likely try this bullcrap again. And it's happening. It's happening. The oppression is happening all over again. And now it's our children. It is our children.
You saw that nobody came. Nobody was helping. People that sit behind a camera can do an interview, but they're not prepared to do anything past that. I already knew that because I'd already been down all these avenues and all these roads. For the past 12 years, I've been knocking down doors, contacting people. I already knew the outcome, but the world needed to see the outcome because we don't live in the world we think we do. There's so much information that we have to share with you. It's hard to get it all out, and I don't know how to make you understand that. Probably if I handed you a book, a schematic of how to build a spaceship, and handed it to you and expected you to build it, you wouldn't even know where to start. That's kind of how it feels. There's so much information.
Right.
In the past 2 years, we've tried to go in some kind of an order for a specific purpose and a specific reason. And here we are now. Every time Allie had an interview, I know a lot of you were excited and thinking there was going to be help afterwards. There was going to be some kind of a resolution.
Yeah, I know, that broke my heart.
It was just an interview. That's the end of it. The reason we're doing it like this,
and I'd like to point something out to those of you who are just now catching on to this information. I've been following Allie for, let me think, when did I start following Allie? I think I started following her either the Cassie lawsuit or when P. Diddy got arrested. So I'm gonna say about 6 months or something. I've been following the situation about 6 months now, and the thing that I noticed, like, I don't even know how I stumbled upon their videos at first, but it was like I watched one video of her saying all this stuff, like a TikTok or something. I was like, oh my god, they're like, what? And then when I go to try to look it up on YouTube and stuff, it was very hard for me to find these videos. even still, like, I had to, make a playlist and start saving these videos because they were not easy to find until I found like the channels that actually had playlists with all these videos. I had to like really, really dig to find any videos with Allie. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Google, YouTube, all these platforms. I mean, I'm not trying to insinuate they're doing anything nefarious. I'm just saying it's weird with the way algorithms work. If I've looked up something multiple times, why did I keep having a hard time finding it? So I'm just saying, like, it's weird. That hasn't happened with anything else I've tried to look up. Nothing. It was weird, to say the least. Now, you see, now it's easy to find Allie vid. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. People are talking about her all over the place. The clickbaits, the yoo-hoos, all of them. They're all talking about her now in the last few weeks. But I'm telling you, up until the last few weeks, no matter how many times you look this girl up, it was always hard to find it. So, like she's trying to say, like, this is not the world we think it is. It's not. Where our government's here for us, to protect us. They know our best interest better than we do, don't you know? Well, we don't know nothing. They are our protectors. They are our, dare I say, big brother. I'm sorry, just putting it out there. I don't care. I'm tired of skirting around this subject. This stuff needs to be said. It's time everyone wake the heck up and saying these things. Thank you, Shelley, for sharing.
These nation news everyday people stood up, volunteered their time, was because the information has to get out to the people.
Yes.
People have to know what's going on, who's involved.
She seems so tired.
So they can stand up and fight. There's 90s Angels close by, and they're just trying to have like a slightly peaceful day before things get started and before we film, so that's always nice. It's been a really peaceful day and a peaceful time through all the crazy shit. Get off the phone for a second and just be. They just went into a store, but it's like witchcraft and sage, and there's cauldrons in the window, and it's there's a lot of incense and stuff like that. I can't really go in those stores because they make me sick, and my head hurts, and it triggers things, and it triggers programming and witchcraft spells and voodoo spells and other things that were set in place already, so we'll stay outside. Most of us have preconceived notions from TV and from the media and from books and stories of what MK Ultra or DID look like.
All right, now here's where we get into some controversial stuff. Listen, I want to be very clear. I believe every word they're saying. So, but, however, I want to focus on the children, okay? And I don't know, if I come in my research, where if it comes to the point where I absolutely have to talk about them, then I will. I'm just saying, if I can just focus on the children without talking about that, that's what I'm going to try to do for now. But yeah, and it's not from lack of belief, it's the opposite. So, okay. But anyways, that was all I had for today. I don't know, just let me know if I'll read a lawsuit next for Riverside. But, like, I just wanted to clear that up because, like, I see a lot of people who are confused and, like, saying things, like, and when they don't know what they're talking about and stuff. And it's just breaks my heart. Wherever Allie and Shelley is, I hope they're safe. And I hope they're getting some peace. I really do. Thank you for listening. I'm Albatross. Stay safe.